We're going to go into our news of the week, which is brought to you by Eagle Mortgage, eaglemortgagecompany.com. That's where you can find them online. If you want to talk to them in person, they're at 114th and Davenport, but they will help you with your home loans. FHA, VA, conventional, they do all of that. And don't be too afraid of this whole interest rate thing here, because people are still moving like crazy. There are still people that are buying and building and moving and all this sort of thing. So don't hold back. Interest rates are still phenomenally low when you compare them to historical numbers. And I tell you this, it's still a very competitive housing market. Get that pre-approval letter from Eagle Mortgage so you know you're in good shape when you're about ready to go into the housing search battle. Like I said, eaglemortgagecompany.com or in person, 114th and Davenport. All right, guys, really cool story came out from MECA, Metropolitan Entertainment and Convention Authority. They're the entity that is coordinating the construction and will manage the new riverfront parks when they open. And there was an article that came out this week talking about the Farnam Pier. This will be a structure that goes from the east end of Heartland of America Park over the Union Pacific Railroad track, over the flood wall, and sticking out to the edge of the Missouri River.
I like the name.
Your microphone was off. Go ahead.
I like the name.
Yeah, I do too. And at any rate, this thing is going to be like 250,000 pounds. And in order to make it happen, crews will assemble the largest construction crane ever installed in downtown Omaha history. Not the tallest, but the largest.
So it'll be cantilevered over the...
Yeah, they're going to assemble. It's coming in massive pieces. It's being built in Houston, Texas. It'll come on site.
The crane or the pier?
The pier itself will come from Houston. Okay. The crane will come in many, many pieces, like 40 truckloads to bring in this crane. And then they'll assemble the pier there. Apparently it's going to come in 3 or 4 pieces. Then the crane will fly it over the railroad and into place. So we may have to get Brad Williams to go down there with his video camera when that happens. Absolutely. So we can document that. All right, a couple other things that are of note today. The Wyndham Omaha Hotel has opened in the former Sheraton Hotel building. It doesn't look like it.
Up on the hill?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it when you drive by.
This is Old Mill area, 108th, up on that hill. You drive by it, and so the latest incarnation is a Wyndham.
Wyndham Omaha Hotel is open. The signage is not in place because I got a couple notices that it was open this week, and our office is close there, and I drove by, and the sign still looks like it was blown out by a tornado. I'm sure that's just because they haven't had a chance to get to it, but the Wyndham Omaha Hotel is open in the former Sheraton space. And then a lot of talk this week, guys, about the piece of land that is immediately east of the future Mutual of Omaha skyscraper tower headquarters. All right. And this came out late last week. Trenton, I believe you talked about it somewhat in the show last week. But the far west end of the Gene Leahy Mall, while that renovation project has been going on, has been used as a construction staging area. It's no longer planned to be part of the mall. And we've been talking about having it redeveloped, and there's been a lot of talk about that. Well, now Mutual of Omaha is going to use that for staging for 4 years while the tower is under construction. At that point, they may keep it just for future expansion as they continue to grow. Some people would say, "What? Why don't they just build the tower taller?" But you don't want to overbuild for what you have now for cost purposes or what have you.
Let's hope that they expand and that many employees are downtown.
That would be a great problem. At any rate,
not, maybe Omaha Steaks wants another headquarters or another tower down there. Would that work, Todd?
Breaking news?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, we're going to talk a lot about all the investment that Todd and his partners have made in the downtown area. So by extension, the Simon family is definitely well invested in downtown.
All right. And then one last piece of news before we get into our talk with Todd Simon from Omaha Steaks. And that is some manufacturing expansion going on in western Douglas County. 3M, which has a plant in Valley, Nebraska, will invest approximately $58 million to expand said plant. They build respiratory and hearing protection products projects there. This is according to Business Facilities Magazine. 80,000 square foot expansion will create around 50 new jobs at the facility. 3M has been there since it acquired the site in 1979 and currently employs 560 people.
That's one of those companies that unless you're involved, you work there, you have a friend that works there, you don't know much about, but it's great for our economy.
Yeah, it's kind of hidden back there in Valley, and I suppose a lot of Omahans don't get to Valley very often, but a nice little piece of manufacturing expansion news there. And that is your news of the week, brought to you by Eagle Mortgage, eaglemortgagecompany.com. They know mortgages.
If you like this video, be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. And remember, Grow Omaha is not just media. This is a mission. We are trying to build up Omaha and make it an even better place. We can only do that with your help. Share this video with your friends, neighbors, and family.